She's going to have
Didn't do anything wrong.
she's gonna have some choice words for you.
Technically, I didn't do anything she didn't ask me not to do. Technically.
Technicalities.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Okay, let's try this now.
Let me know when everyone's good.
All right, I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. Istis opens her eyes. She looks around at the group there, kind of like she's coming to, like from a bad dream. She sits up slightly as the group around shows obvious concern, but doesn't want to flood her. She gets up just a little bit, kind of sitting up a bit more, and looks around, and you see her smile again. That soft, warm smile that glows. You all feel your connection to her, those of you that had decided to be a part of this. Except for Iris. You don't feel connected. You feel everyone else. You feel how they are connected, but you're not a part of it. You feel otherness, separation. You don't know why, but that is quickly brushed away as Istis turns and looks at all of you, tears welling up as she says, I'm so sorry. When did everyone get here?
Can I sneak out the back of the room? I don't want to be here anymore.
Sure, roll a stealth.
Oh no!
Hey, we're rolling a dice.
Yeah.
No, my fear. God damn, Iris.
Oh shoot. I didn't pull it up because I was like, I maybe won't need it. What's your person's name? The girl you went with?
Oh, oh shit. Let me pull it up.
Oh,
It's
the
Romero
bitch?
and somebody.
Romero and was it Juno?
Juno.
Juno. Juno kind of moves in front of you and she's like Iris, like, what are you doing? Like, are you trying to sneak off with your girlfriend? Like, come on, say hi to this. Like, you're the cleric. Like, come on, let's go check out her.
Ew.
I think she looks at Juno, like looks past her, makes eye contact with Istis, and just fucking runs out of the room. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not
Real
about it.
Quick, roll me an insight.
Oh no. This feels important.
There's no recognition in her eyes.
Huh.
She looks at you like you're a stranger.
What the fuck?
You still run away?
No. I pause. Because this is fucking me up.
She looks at you and like her head kind of tilts a bit, and she leans down and I think Nadinia's probably pretty close to her, and she says, Nadinia, who's that in the back there next to Juno? I don't recognize, like, is she like a new ally that you brought in? Nadinia?
Oh my god. Okay, I've been talking this whole time. Um. Does she know that Iris is? Iris is like, I guess, the niece, right?
I don't know, Iris, did you tell anyone that?
I thought I don't know if I did actually. I think I told Quinn. Maybe. Let me.
I think you
consult
told Quinn.
my
Yeah,
notes.
I think you told Quinn.
I would assume that Maple knows.
And
Yeah.
Maple, yeah. I don't know if there was time.
There was like a
Well,
group.
no, I think I did when we got back after the fact. When Istis was comatose, I think I was like, "Hey, I accidentally touched the loom. I might accidentally become God. My bad."
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's your niece, your star
What, you're saying
pupil
that in
Claire.
front of everybody? You dumb bitch! What?
I'm sorry, my niece? Nadinia, very flattering, but I am far too old for that.
I mean, like, it's not your. It's like, it's very confusing. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, she is your star cleric.
Oh, she is wearing my emblem. Huh. Are you sure she's one of mine?
What the
I'm
fuck?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That's she kind of like touches her forehead. That doesn't make sense.
Can I just do some understanding emotions real quick?
Yeah, and is this?
Yeah.
You
Just a-
can feel.
Oh, you want to
Iris
do a
is-
deep one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get immediately just to the source. She's gonna go up and be like,
Okay.
let me just hold on.
Roll an insight check.
Not great. That's a 4.
I'm gonna do just a flat d20 for her,
Okay.
mostly because she's so
Out of it.
yeah. Okay. She is just mostly confused. She seems to kind of understand what's going on. If a bit foggy, like she just woke up,
Mm-hmm.
but like there is absolutely no recognition or understanding or any sort of thing with Iris. Like she thinks that maybe Nadinia might be mistaken, or maybe something like maybe she like as a cleric in training, but even that's kind of weird.
That's not great.
Yeah, I hate this actually.
She doesn't remember. Like, full stop, does not remember.
Yes, there is absolutely no sense of recognition. Which is also especially odd considering Istis knows
Us.
Yeah.
not just us. She knows a lot of people because
Mhm.
she's, the Loom Weaver, but she has absolutely no idea who she is.
Do I have a thread?
I was
On
gonna
the loom?
say, I was gonna look at the
Can I go?
thread.
Yeah, but can I like motion for Maple? Like, hey, can you come with me for a second? Because I don't
Yeah.
want to touch it, but I want to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Maurice is still working at it. Other than kind of looking over to Istis and like seeming concerned, he has not stopped.
Hey, Maurice. Could you and Maple try to find my thread?
He's like, I can find it. Sure. What about it?
But it's still there though, right? Like I didn't. It's there.
I mean, you would not exist right now without it.
Just check
I found
for
the
me.
thread that was my accent too.
Is it still connected to Istis?
He reaches out and you see when Istis reaches out for a certain thread, it's very deft, purposeful, and her power seems to draw it to her, and she kind of lights up immediately. With Maurice, it is more of a struggle. It is more clumsy and imprecise, where he grabs a handful and has to sort through them. Eventually, he finds it, and he holds it, and you see his eyes kind of flicker for a little bit before they finally kind of turn this white as he kind of reads the past of this thread and where it is woven. He blinks back a bit and looks sad, not surprised, and sad. Aris, there's there's something Istis didn't want me to tell you.
Okay. Now seems like a pretty good time.
All right, first clear out any fucker who's not in the current generation.
That's fair, honestly.
Who is that?
Sorry, me?
Yeah. Who are you?
No, we didn't touch the things. God damn it. No.
I'm Quinn.
Oh, lovely to meet you.
Yeah, my
She-
mom's a big fan of yours.
Oh, who's your mother? That's odd. I usually know such things.
Evelyn, lore weaver.
Oh, Evelyn. Ow. And she like touches her forehead. Ow, goodness.
Anyway, thank you all for coming. I'm sure you will get to see Istis more soon.
Roll a persuasion.
Character sheets loading.
Yeah, this is pretty fucked up.
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus. Yep.
Yeah,
Everything is
you
under control.
Oh, 1 second, guys.
People are there.
I also will step away because
Yay.
people are also at my house.
Yeah.
Tell them I say hi. Guys,
Yeah.
this fucking sucks so bad.
It really
Fucking
fucking
sucks.
does.
Like I feel like the thing is though, if we had touched the strings, it might not have worked. So like,
Mhm.
you know, which is where what didn't she tell me? Ugh.
Everything's fine.
Is it?
Everything's fine.
I mean, I'm glad you guys remember us because that would have sucked so bad.
Holy shit, that would have been horrible.
Who are you?
Don't.
Stop it! How dare you? I'm so sad. Like, I'm
You-
so sad.
You chose this.
We can fix
What
it.
was the
Smile.
alternative?
Don't call it a grave. This is the future you chose.
What it was the alternative, my dude? What could I have done? Please tell me.
I
Because
don't
I feel
know.
like the alternative to all of my choices would have been we all die in the ocean, one, or Istis is asleep and the Yellow King just fucking Sleeping Beauty snatches her and then we all die. Like, you know what I mean?
We're all dead in the ocean.
Sun is a deadly laser.
I was racking my brain. I didn't remember whether or not Kira was there, but now I do
Yeah,
remember.
Kira's
she
there.
was.
Yeah.
I'm here too. Hi, hell no.
Happy
The gasp.
music. There was a song that we were playing last time. I think it still works. Slow.
This is far too triumphant.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm gonna change the song to the other one that we had. There we go.
I just thought that I have no idea what the context is. So I have it's just no remember. I don't know what led up to this. I just know that now she has
It's
god
just
dementia.
Don't remember. That's all
God
we know.
dementia.
God dementia?
Yeah. God dementia. God dementia, if you will.
Goddamn
Thank
mentia.
you. Ooh,
Oh.
That's pretty good. that's pretty good.
Hi, Patches.
I need to press a button. What button do I press? This button. I
Oh.
press this button.
Do you think perhaps if we once we get the Yellow King taken care of and Quinn rewrites reality as per his whim, he can just fix that in a footnote?
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Or maybe this is permanent. Maybe you'll never be attached ever again.
I don't know that that's necessary. Well, here's the thing. I think I
Maybe
just have to
you're a
hope.
god now.
No, I think I have to hope that I and everyone in my family that I know dies before Istis is regenerated, and then it's somebody else's problem. I think.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, I don't want to doom my tiny baby sister to becoming a god. That sucks. And I sure don't want to do it. That sucks. I have to get married. We have to plan a wedding.
I can't be a god. I'm trying to get married.
Yeah. Also, someone told me at one point there was, like, stats for being married.
Yeah,
Is that a
there's
thing?
a spell. Yeah.
Aw.
There's like a legit spell.
That's really cute.
It lasts for like a honeymoon.
Yeah. Fuck.
They aren't like huge and dramatic, but exist.
Reminder, dying sucks.
I'm so sorry. Fab laughed at you. I don't know if you heard us cackle in the background.
We couldn't.
That's alright. Stop being
Heard
all
it that
goblin.
time.
You
Heard it that
thought you were
time.
leaving.
I am. I'm sorry. You guys are funny.
Oh my god.
We are pretty fucking funny.
Speaking of dying, do we have like a war plan? Do we have like a big war map on how we're gonna deal with this Yellow King? Because we're an island and there be sea creature corpses. What are you gonna say? You're leaning in the mic very close.
sea
I was
creatures
just gonna
in my
say-
butt.
Yeah, just don't die. That's a good war plan. Just don't die.
Don't die.
Win the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Win the fight, kill the bad guy, and
I hear
kiss
dying
someone
is,
passionately after murdering somebody. That's a good war plan.
That's a good war plan.
That's a good war plan. That makes a great movie.
Okay.
I was told
did-
that dying is gay. I don't know why, but that is what I've been told. Remember,
Actually,
son.
it's Pride Month.
Just
It-
right.
It really can be. They usually tend to kill off the gay characters.
Oh,
So
no.
so yes.
No, you can't say this out loud. They'll recognize that I'm doing it.
We already do.
Cancelled.
It's a lot sadder when they're gay.
Yeah, but that's burying your gays.
So I should be marrying my gays.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Barry. They're close.
Should we get married before the fight, or just on the battlefield, a la Pirates of the Caribbean 3?
Oh my god.
How is that a question? On the battlefield, a la Pirates of the Caribbean
I
3.
found a picture of a
100%.
dress I want to use.
Okay, wear it to the battlefield.
No.
Wow.
How
Wow.
often do you use the wedding dress after, though?
I mean, I still have mine. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with it, frankly. I can wear it. I don't know.
Wear it when you're drinking wine.
Tie-dye it? Ooh.
Wine drinking dress.
Yeah, it's your wine drinking dress. Exactly.
To channel Wine Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, sorry I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yep, Tom and Morgan came to pick up the kittens.
Hello.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, she was asking Quinn, Evelyn. Her head started to hurt. Maurice looks at you it's Iris. And he looks kind of guilty. When you first joined the Star Cult, Istis pulled me aside and had a bit of a conversation with me. I don't really know if I should. She really didn't want to tell you.
I mean, no, given the situation, I think I should know everything that you know.
I don't know. She was really worried about what I'd do to you. It might be best to not.
Maurice, I'm going to be very frank with you. I am about one fuck you away from setting myself on fire. I would love anything that you have to tell me right now.
See, that's not encouraging.
Okay. Well, not knowing is generally worse.
Can I tell Maple, and Maple can decide whether to tell you?
You
Why
know
are you
what?
putting
You
this
know what?
on
That's
me?
fine. That's fine.
Maple, can I tell you and you tell Iris?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yep.
Alright, hop into memory time with me.
Okay.
Oh no!
Yeah.
All right.
So Maurice pulls you closer and he says, Istis didn't choose Iris.
What?
Istis didn't choose Iris.
Who did she choose?
She only chose the two.
The two whack jobs in the lobby? Over her?
Mhm. It's not like that. It's just chooses people who need to be star called. People who not she doesn't choose who the star called needs. She chooses who needs to be star called. People that will be better or be saved by being a star called. She didn't choose Iris.
How the fuck did Iris become a star called?
She doesn't know. She's not linked. Istis wasn't the one that connected her to her constellation. You see why I don't want to tell her? That could wreck her. Istis never wanted her to know because she knew she'd take it real personal, and it wasn't like that. Istis just didn't. She didn't need to be. Iris would have been fine without becoming a star cult. But Istis knew that Iris would take it real poor and hurt herself over it if she knew that Istis wasn't the one that picked her.
Alright. Is that what you saw when you touched her string?
I saw she's got no connection to Istis. None. Not at all.
Not even like niece, like any of that shit?
I mean, maybe Istis's string's a bit odd, but like, there's no connection of power. Istis isn't giving her anything. At this moment, she's not a cleric of Istis. She's not a star called through Istis. There ain't nothing.
Alright. One more little thing to unpackage. Cool.
He nods. I don't know if it's real good to tell her.
It's worth not tell her.
I mean, I'll trust you. You know it better than I do.
It's worse to not tell her.
Just, it really, really, Istis really wanted her to know that it wasn't that she wasn't good or anything like that. She chose people who she knew their lives would be ruined if they didn't become star called.
No, that tracks. Alright. She'll like tap him on the back before kind of pulling away.
Yep. Alright, let's head back up.
Alright.
Together as beautiful lesbians.
Not dying together as beautiful lesbians, I'm pretty
Welcome
sure.
back.
What? Who is
Nothing.
dying as beautiful lesbians?
Not Quinn.
Maurice. You know who's not dying as beautiful lesbians?
Quinn.
Quinn.
True.
That
I
should be a
mean,
title.
he could, he definitely could.
If he wasn't a coward.
That's really not high on his to-do list to be a lesbian. He's pretty
Content
content
to
to
also die.
dying. I mean, he got a taste of it. He feels mediocre about it.
Maurice pulls away from whispering to Maple furiously, gives Iris this kind of look of pity and guilt. It's not a fun look. and turns back to the loom, glancing over at Istis occasionally.
I look at Maple.
Oh, I'm gonna hands on her shoulder, turn her around towards the door, and start pushing her out. You guys got this? You guys
There-
got this? Okay, cool, bye.
All right, bye.
I'm gonna take her to our room.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna stop us at the kitchen first and get tea.
Oh no, it's
And
bad.
cookies.
I like the moment of like you boiling water and like getting tea prepared, and
Mhm.
Iris is there just like can you tell me? Nope, gotta wait till it boils.
Like, she's
Gotta-
never done this.
gotta wait.
For Iris before.
Gotta wait
Iris
for
has
it to
always
heat
made the
up.
tea.
Yeah, this
I
is
know.
like she is like traffic cone orange anxiety. She's
Mhm.
like, oh, so this is bad. Okay, so this is. Am I okay? On a scale from like 1 to like 10, with 10 being the absolute worst case scenario, like apocalyptic.
Maybe like an 8.5.
Okay. Honestly, not as bad as it could be.
Maybe a 9.
Okay, getting worse. Great. How bad did I fuck up?
You didn't fuck up anything. That is the one thing that I'm going to lay down right now. It is not your fault. You didn't do anything.
I mean, I sort of put our goddess into a coma and then woke her up to perhaps her own detriment. I kind of have done a lot the last week and a half.
I don't think that was you. Or your fault, per se. I have theories, but I need to tell you what the baseline is first. So I'm just gonna...
Oh no. I will settle for lukewarm tea if you will settle. Wait, let's make it iced, Just throw some cubes in there.
Alright, get tea. And whatever fucking baked goods are in this place.
Chocolate covered donuts.
Anything that you've made recently, because Maurice has not had the time.
Gonna sit her down. Okay. You know how on like the summer solstice Istis like chooses people?
Yes.
Alicia, everyone's mark is on their hands, right?
She said yes.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Good. She's going to kind of kneel down in front of her and take her hands and see if there's a mark there.
Oh yeah.
I thought there was, bitch. Oh no.
There is? Okay. Apparently, when you and the two dimbos out there
Bimbos.
got chosen, Istis didn't choose you. but it's not because you weren't worthy of being a star called. She chooses people that need it, like absolutely fucking need it, or else they'll die. As you can tell by those two dimwits out there. She never told you because she felt... Well, I can't really tell right now because I kind of cut myself off from her emotions right now, but I think she felt guilt. Probably.
I think Iris looks like genuinely horrified.
So, the fact that she doesn't remember you is because you weren't intertwined with her to begin with. Which sounds horrible, and I'm realizing I probably could have said this in a much better direction. Fuck.
See why Murray's passed it off on you?
Yeah.
Oh no. I think Iris would like take your hand and like squeeze it and be like, no, you're doing about as a good of a job as you could. Okay, a couple questions
Yeah.
right off the gate.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck did I become a Stockhold then? Like how
They don't know. They do not know how you became a Starcold or where your powers come from, because Ista said it's not from her. I asked about if when he looked at your thread, if he could see that if you were still like her niece, and he said it's really hard to see that because Istis's strand is kind of weird. So I couldn't confirm that or not. So
okay. So what, she doesn't remember Quinn though?
yeah,
Was he-
I didn't ask. That we'll figure that out later.
Okay. I guess the most pressing question, if we don't know where my magic comes from, should I be using it? You know, like we're about to go fight something, an Eldridge horror. Do we want to be messing with other things we don't know? You know, what if I'm tapping into something like his big brother? Like, what are we doing? What am I doing?
I honestly think your powers come from yourself. You were able to function without Istis. You were able to use your powers perfectly fine. So maybe the power is just you.
I'm going to be honest, that's fucking terrifying. And I don't think that's something that I can wrap my head around. Magic comes from gods, right? Like, or like the Fae, or like
I mean, not
can't
all of
generate I can't. I'm not like a generator, like a contained supernova. I'm just the daughter of some bakers in the lower reach who got lucky. That's all I am. That's all I've ever been. This is not. I don't know what this is.
Well, maybe you became a star called not because you need Istis, but because Istis needed you.
To do what? To put her into a coma? To every time I touch the loom have her freak out? And to... I don't know. Maybe... You know, maybe now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably better that she doesn't know who the fuck I am.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I
I
have a theory of where you might be getting your power from, but this is just pure speculation. I have no fucking step stool of knowledge to base this off of.
I mean, your instincts are generally more right than they are wrong, so I'd love to hear it.
What if it wasn't Istis that chose you, but the loom?
Like the loom itself, like
The loom itself chose you for whatever fucking reason. Whether to become the next goddess of fate, or because it knew without you everything would fall apart. Because let's be fucking clear, if you weren't here and it was just us fuckwads doing this shit, we'd been dead 10 times over.
Okay, just because you specifically went down, I think 6 times in the first 3 sessions, doesn't necessarily mean that my presence is necessary. Although I do appreciate the little ego boost.
No, but like, I'm serious. The amount of times that you've gotten us out of really shitty situations that we probably would not have survived otherwise. I think there is a reason why you were chosen. You were still chosen by fate. Maybe just not by the goddess, but fate.
If that's true, where the fuck do we go from here?
I don't know. I mean, if you're okay and good with this revelation, maybe we can go back and try to see how far the others have gotten and trying to figure out the fuck's happening with this.
I'm going to be honest, I have done a remarkable amount of compartmentalization in the last 5 minutes. I might need to just sit here and cry for a tight 10, but then I should probably be fine. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my phone and just be like, I'm handling things over there. I'm gonna let you guys handle stuff over there, and we'll talk in the morning, question mark?
Don't know. This is the final night. Don't know if we can give you tight all evening.
Shit.
Just give me a tight 25. I will be okay. Just let
Yeah.
me I just need to scream into a pillow, really, and then I will be
Did you do this
okay.
the final day? I thought it was the day before the final day.
I thought
I thought it was the final day.
You told us we were on the final day, I thought.
Okay. Sure, final day.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be 30, 45 minutes.
Thumbs up emoji.
Yep.
Yes.
You do not have emojis.
You know what?
Skylar,
If I
add
Tyler,
them
it would
into
be
the
really
group
funny if I
chat.
could send.
Make it a group chat ability, please.
I mean, if we survive.
Okay.
If we survive, I'll invent emoji.
and group chat functionality. Amen. And
No, we've
fucking-
had group chat.
Yeah, you guys
Oh.
have group chat.
Yeah, we have group chat.
Can we name the group chat though if one of us isn't on an I stone, if they're on a Sam stone? You know? I wouldn't like that feature.
Yeah, you can name the group chat. What is the name of the group chat?
Do we have a group name? Oh no.
We have a star
It's
called
been
Defenses.
4 years.
I think it gets renamed quite frequently.
Yeah. Depending on the situation, it gets changed very frequently.
That
A
tracks.
star called Up the Ocean.
I think at one point it was no more fireballs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
Hashtag no
just general
fireball.
notice board style.
Right now it's Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, can Iris just give Maple a hug and just start sobbing uncontrollably?
Sure, roll for sobbing. No, you're fine.
It's natural 20. Oh
yeah,
wow.
yeah. I was about to say you get a natural 20 plus 15. Like,
Mm.
all right. On the other side, Istis is. It seems like she recovered a little bit from whatever that weird kind of headache spike was, and she's mostly just kind
See,
of
that's
trying
fucked
to
up.
piece
That's fucked
herself
up. What does that
together.
mean? What is it? Things do mind shit. What's wrong? Like
She's
what's
like,
happening? What's going on?
Nadine, can you help me get up? I need to get back on the loom. How long has Maurice been on? That can't be healthy at all.
What's the last thing you remember?
Um, last thing. Oh my goodness, you were all fighting the Yellow King. Oh god, are you okay? And like she's like, I'm assuming you're all at least somewhat close to her. She's like
Mhm.
lifting up your arm and like checking for tentacles. You're not sure.
So if our clothes are different, you know.
Yeah, she's just kind of like looking like, are you okay? Did you all take injury? Is everyone? Oh, Skylar, good. Skylar's there. Okay.
We were mostly successful, I believe. But we didn't kill him,
Man,
of course.
Quinn kind of looks to Skylar, and he says, "No offense. You remember Skylar, but not me and Iris."
I'm sorry. Who are you? Oh, Quinn. Right.
Yeah.
Of
Get fucked.
course I remember Skylar. He has been wonderful in helping out the Star Cult. I'm really sorry if you've been helping too during the past however long I've been out.
Who wants to tell her?
Well, there's a lot to tell.
Uh, tell me after I get back on the loom. Poor Maurice needs a.
Maurice, are you gonna give her the loom back yet?
He kind of looks over and he looks at her with almost the same amount of guilt that he looked at Iris, and he's like, Istis, I appreciate it, but you cannot be on this. There's a lot. I can't let you on here till you're back to full. And I'm sorry, you're missing a couple screws right now. And she looks she's like, I know I'm not, tip top shape, as my sister would say, but I'm fine. I'm Nadine. Can you please just come over here and let me lean on you so I can get up? Chris, if you're talking, you're not coming through at all.
Nadine does come over, and
Yeah,
she says, "So, let me think. Do you remember us coming in and out of here?"
What time exactly?
Just on a regular basis.
Yes?
Okay. Do you remember that we had a senior cleric of, well, you join us?
No, not really. I don't think I have any senior clerics that are still in Marai. I have them sent to other locations. I have one in West Hari right now. And I think I have another one that's over in V. Who did one of them come over to you? Was it Galena? Oh, she's such a sweet dear.
I have no idea who Galena is. Do we know a Galena?
She was one cleric that like a million years ago Iris like called and was like, "Hey, you should come help Maurice." And then I don't think she ever made it and we never followed up on it.
No, Galena was
My character when we played
Yes.
the West.
Oh, who the fuck am I thinking of then?
Galena's theoretically here. We summoned pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
No, she's not. Well, she's a star called cleric. She's not, or she is not star called. She's just a cleric.
Oh, just a cleric.
She probably got called too. Was Galena helping you out?
No.
Oh. Then I'm sorry. I'm not sure you're talking about. Are you sure it was one of my clerics? I don't have that many.
We're certain.
I'm trying to remember something that happened where it would just be a large hole. For her, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there have been times when Istis or Iris was on the loom, right?
Yeah, but that's not like significant enough of a
Yeah, I guess it would have been regular.
Yeah. It has to be like a huge gap, right? Where like maybe all of us are in the room and we're talking to Iris or something like that.
Well, we could go to another thing that's been pretty integral to our plans, and that's Quinn. You don't remember Quinn at all?
No. No, I don't. Did he come around while I was out?
No, he's been with us since the beginning.
She kind of looks confused. She's like, since the beginning of what?
He was made Starcalled when I was.
She looks aghast and like looks back to him. She's like, no. What are you talking about? The only star called with you was Nadinia, you yourself, Maple, and
Quinn. Quintinius?
no, it was just all of you.
No.
Just you, Quinn, Nadinia. No, wait, it was you, Nadinia, and Maple. Yes. What? And like you see, she's like touching her forehead again. It was just you three.
Have you, to your knowledge, ever lost memories like this before?
No. I don't. She like looks at Quinn like she is desperately trying to recognize him, to remember something, and she's like, no, it was just you three. I don't understand.
What about the Yellow King?
What about him? The threat? He's coming. Oh goodness, he's coming here. Oh my gosh, Nadinia, I need to get over there now. How close is he? Oh goodness, how much time do we have?
We have a day.
A day? Oh gosh, oh gosh, that's not enough time. Oh my goodness. Oh, and she starts to just kind of try to make her way over there, just shaking,
Try to
wobbly
calm her
footed,
down,
like
like
stumbling.
gesturing for the, set her down, like hands up to the side. Like, no, hold on.
You
We
will
need
you
you
will
100%.
rest. You will rest until it is time to fight.
No,
we need
we
you
have,
at your we need you at your strongest.
that's not how it works. There's things you have to prepare and lay down. Luck
We've
doesn't just.
prepared a lot.
No, I haven't done anything. Luck is not an instant. Luck is prepared over time with instances that have built up. It takes intricate weave work. I need to be at the loom. I'm the only one who can set it up.
You can take an hour to and recuperate at the very least.
She looks at you like pleadingly. Please, I've been enough of a burden. I'm fine. I can handle this. This is all I can do. Let me do it.
It might help her remember.
Istis, trust the preparing you've done for the past year. It's all right.
She tears up and she's like, I don't know who you are.
That's okay. Half the time, neither do I.
She looks around kind of desperately at all of you, but seeing as there is no one on her side, she seems kind of defeated and deflates and back down, shaking and almost like she's on the verge of a breakdown. She feels so small and fragile right now, not like the Istis that has always been so calm and warm and strong in her own way for you.
After you've rested some, we'll see about getting on the loom. And maybe it'll help you remember what you've forgotten. It's not your fault, whatever's happened to you. I'm sure we'll get through this together.
She nods, but it seems a bit absent-minded. She looks like she is a million miles away.
Quinn will go and sit by her. I know you don't remember me, and that's okay. But if you'd let me, I'd love to tell you about myself.
She gives an attempt at that kind of warm smile and nods.
Then yeah, Quinn will spend the next hour or so doing that, weaving away from anything that seems to mess with her head or her change her. He avoids anything that would contradict her understanding of reality. but he is a storied young man and has plenty of things to tell that can fit within the premise of him not being a Starcalled.
And what about not being the son of an Eldritch god?
I don't necessarily know if he doesn't. He might share some of that. Depends on how everything else is going.
Doesn't
Sounds like
seem to upset her. It's the part about you being Starcalled.
Yeah, he doesn't get into that at all. He doesn't say anything about that.
Mm-hmm. She listens entranced and asks questions, and it doesn't really feel like you're sitting with a goddess and telling her this. It feels like you're sitting with one of your mom's friends and telling her all of this about what you've been up to, since she last saw you.
Yeah.
She gets calmer as you talk, seems to distract herself with your story. And when you're done, she seems to be a bit better as she smiles and nods and says that you seem like quite a wonderful, wonderful young man. The Starcalled would be lucky to have you.
I'm sure I'd get them in plenty of trouble. But, from what I understand, so does Nadinia.
She laughs and she says, "Oh, Dina is a boatload of trouble, but she's so wonderful and so worth it."
Am I being slighted? I feel like I'm being slighted.
Hush.
No honey.
I'm quite fond of Kira, though. I think you picked some good ones.
She smiles fondly. Where did Maple go? She went with that other girl. Oh goodness, is she another Starcalled? Did I forget her too? Oh, the poor thing.
I think you would love to meet her when everyone's feeling up for it. You get along quite well.
She smiles and nods. I'm so sorry for not remembering you. I don't know why. I truly don't.
Sometimes things happened for reasons we won't learn for many years.
She seems to be a bit better. If you guys want to have a talk together as a group.
I do the thing where I put like ice cubes over my eyes so you can't tell that you can still tell that I've been crying, but it's not as bad.
You can't tell I've been crying.
Gotta make the
Listen.
capillaries proceed, you know?
Oh, and we fantasy DoorDash some McDonald's milkshakes in the meantime, so I'm sucking on that too.
I like no one can tell I was crying, but like Maple's shoulder is so soaked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. This bird
Maple's
just shit on
chain
her.
shirts.
Yeah, she took off her jacket. Her jacket's like hanging up to dry right now.
Sorry.
Alright, I'm assuming you guys probably talk in your room.
as we reconvene. Give her some time with Maurice.
So, did she end up remembering anything?
No.
She still does not remember Quinn or Iris. I wonder if her being on the loom would help her remember. See how we're all connected.
Not all of us.
Have something you want to share with the class, or gonna keep it to yourself for now?
I think she would like tell everybody, but like definitely like rely on Maple, like if she gets too choked up to like
Mm-hmm.
explain the situation. But yeah, she'd tell you guys.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Could you hear what we were talking about?
I heard about me being a handful, and that's pretty much about it.
Basically the group decided to meet up to talk, and Iris told everyone with the help of Maple that she was not chosen by Istis.
And I'm not sure what that means for you, Quinn, but
Oh, I was chosen by Ist. I mean, I was forced by Istis. She threatened to tell my mom.
There could
But
be.
I think I'm just a special case.
Yeah.
I'm a little boy.
I think there might be like some maybe connection issues because of your dad.
Yeah, I have a feeling that the forgetfulness with you and the forgetfulness with me are
Different.
not quite as related as they might appear. But
I'll also like share my theory of like what I told Iris. Of like maybe she wasn't chosen by Istis, but like fate itself.
that makes the most sense for anything. With the information we have, it makes the most sense.
Yeah, with the limited information we have right now.
I could ask.
That is true.
I would care less about why and more if there's a way we can fix it. Personally.
I mean, not to be morbid, but I would rather ask something more relevant to tomorrow. I mean, the Yellow King is coming. Do we really want to waste a question on if something that might not be relevant if I beef it, you know? Like don't get me wrong, I want to know, but I just wonder if this has to be an after issue and not a before.
Iris, I guarantee you will never beef it. You will go in a much more elegant way. Or dramatic,
Great.
but not beef it.
Perfect. I won't be covered in McDonald's patties. Speaking of the Yellow King, though, was she still having those headaches? Do you think that's him trying to influence her or locate her? I mean, he wants the loom, right? Can he do that?
I think the headaches were more related to us going against her understanding of reality. Not necessarily anything to do with the Yellow King.
I think they were only related to you, Iris. Actually.
She seemed to have one when I brought up my mom. There was a disconnect of,
Right.
I think, my mom having a kid, I guess?
Or forgetting that she had a kid and then being like, wait, what the fuck?
It's all recollection. Either way, I agree with Iris and that we should focus on what we're doing tomorrow.
As much as I would love to know. We all would.
So what do you guys got? How do we kill the King in Yellow?
We don't kill the King in Yellow.
Oh, okay.
We dethrone him. Then we kill the King in Yellow.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, how do we do that?
Not fully sure.
Alright.
Best guess, we find a way to get him off his throne for long enough for someone else to take it over.
AKA you, right?
No, gross.
No. So whom?
I was thinking the little girl on the door.
Oh,
Creepy one.
Yeah, the creepy one.
So why her?
Because she's done it before and she's strong enough to do it again.
What happened last time?
Michael
She
died.
ate Michael.
Okay.
If it works on the same principles.
Can we trust her?
Hell no.
Huh.
But we can trust her more than the King in Yellow.
For now.
For now. All cards on the table. I don't plan on being here much longer.
What do you mean?
I mean, this is a plane built on the dead bodies of everyone who exists in here, and I think that anyone with half a right mind would leave because it is a feeding ground.
Oh, you mean leave the plane, not like one of your suicidal bullshit things. Okay.
Oh yes, no, I want to leave.
okay.
I
can
want to
see
leave.
why, given your
Bad
track
No, yeah,
record.
fair
wording.
enough.
Bad wording.
I want to go make somewhere that is not here, that is not corpse zone of
Oh god,
death.
this is another one of your suicide
missions. Literally, this is what going in my. She's like, is he fucking gonna kill himself again? God damn it! I thought we were done with this.
Again.
So I would like to leave the plane, and I am offering to. I would like to take anyone who's interested in coming with me. So I don't really care how crazy the girl gets as long as she stays here.
So we're just gonna leave everyone else we can't bring with us here.
Who says I have to leave anyone?
You're gonna bring every single person on this plane?
If they want to come.
We need a place for them first.
Yeah, it'll take some time. But
Even that one guy on that one island.
oh no, he's never gonna leave.
Errol.
Like I'll offer, but he's not leaving. Like, Earl will go down with the ship.
There will be quite a few that will. I would, I imagine. But we need to focus on this now.
So you have a plan. You have a plan to get all those people away from here.
Pretty much.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Are you going to do this after tomorrow's battle or before?
After I need some time to rebuild, to actually build a place.
Right. Well, let's focus on the now. And our plans for defeating his force.
Well, the huntresses are coming. They'll be here.
I have a shit ton of wizards from Kira. And all the Star Cult from Iris. And then a large army of the Fae from the Queen. And whatever the fuck Skylar's been working on for the past 2 years.
I built a robot.
I forgot it was 2 years. Fuck.
How
I
big
have
is
A
it?
giant one.
How big is it? Is it bigger than me?
It's very big.
I made a giant robot. It's not giant to everyone
It's
else.
probably bigger than most buildings here.
How did you get it here?
Is it here?
It's not here yet.
No, it's not here yet.
Don't worry about it. It will be here.
Oh, okay.
It's in the post.
Yeah, it's on the mail. It's by Pigeon.
Oh God.
Oh,
They're dying.
Amazon Prime just sends you a little picture of a giant robot sitting outside Isis's temple.
your product has been delivered. Oh,
I'm just imagining you guys are like fighting and you get a notification of like, we tried to deliver it to you, but you weren't there, so it's dropped off at the near.
At your nearest location, please pick it up whenever you have the choice.
Yep.
I left it with your receptionist. That's
Nah,
what you're calling
nah,
it.
it gets stolen from porch pirates.
No.
yes, now is the appropriate time to be stealing. So I guess we've got a couple options. We can go with the idea I have of trying to get him off the throne long
Okay.
enough to let a little girl steal it, because that's kind of funny, even if it's a terrible idea. We can try to outright kill him, which I think is arguably stupider than my little girl idea. Just
What
in
would it-
that
What would it do?
if
'Cause
we
this-
killed him,
Yeah, because this place is his, right?
yeah, I think it might close the plane. I feel like someone has to sit on the
Yeah.
throne. We could try to make him run away, which runs into the same issue of probably closes the plane.
So, question. Once we get him off the throne, how are we gonna keep him off? Like after Trixie gets on. How are we gonna keep him off?
It was pretty instantaneous with Michael. Of once Trixie took the throne, it was hers. Scavenger's rights.
We may be able to coax him off of his throne just by putting up enough resistance.
Wait. Are you saying we have to pirate the throne?
Hell yeah.
I keep trying to get out, but they keep pulling me back in.
That's all well and good. I think another priority and consideration is protecting the loom from him. Should we think about reinforcements around the temple, or how are we organizing all that?
I intend to use my powers to determine the best placements for our forces.
That's a
To
good
best
start.
protect the loom.
That's a good start.
We also have Victor's army of robots to protect Istis as well.
Also a good start.
I think I'm not saying we don't have a back line or we don't put anyone around the temple, but I am he's not exactly gonna come in sneakily. So I think the more we have on the front line, the better the back line's going to be protected.
I also think we should set up like a med zone area for people who are wounded and like set up like a defense there as well.
I was considering, as long as y'all are willing to try to keep me alive. I know this is backwards from every other argument I've ever made.
Huh.
But if you're willing
Brand
to
new
try to keep,
territory.
if you're willing to keep me alive, I could keep the med bay in my shadow.
All right. How would we transfer new people into your shadow?
Well, you see, I have some warlocks.
Right.
You have
So,
what?
they all can open the doors to my shadow, so we'll have them spread out throughout the battlefield.
Oh, that's fucking good.
All right.
I was very busy.
It's also a good way of teleporting troops to different locations if the need arises.
Yeah.
So we have... So I hate to say this, but it sounds like we also need to split up slightly. At the beginning, at least.
Yeah, I guess it'll kind of depend. Like, obviously, he's massive, and he's gonna bring a bunch of fucking scooms or whatever the hell they're called. But, like, it'll kind of depend on how many battlefronts there are. He, unfortunately, is gonna be the one that decides that.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I say we just have our forces prepared and see how and we react to him, because unfortunately we don't have a lot of information other than from Kira.
Are we using airships?
No,
The storm will interfere
Okay.
with your
I think the Valkyries are kind of our
Only aerial.
guys in the sky.
I mean, I'll be there too.
and Skylar.
Is your robot gonna be flying about?
I mean, it has giant wings too, so I'm sure it will be.
You do technically have all the Fae.
Yeah, true. They can also fly, more or less.
Maple, can you fly?
Last time I checked, no.
No. Dang.
Throw her off the island, see if it changed.
Yeah, from the beginning of the game where she jumped off an air.
My cabbages!
I'll catch you. Probably.
I think it might.
Unless Jack is around.
Oh, brother.
I mean, Jack
True.
wasn't. Oh. Nadinia did drop you.
Yeah.
I drop people all the time. People, ships.
Not Jack.
Nope.
He does drop cats, though.
Never forgive him for that.
Talking about.
He exploded a ship and all the cats fell.
He
No, they
exposed
each
kittens
had
to
their
be-
own individual bubbles.
could
They
have
were
been
all
blown up.
safe.
They could
They
have
could have
died.
been blown up.
They all were
How
safe.
dare he?
They were saved, but they could have not been. Anyway. I
They
was gonna
all
get to
had
that
feather fall.
They all had the special little collars on them. Put them in
So
bubbles.
the Fae could be situated down in the lower reach because we would be able to get to the upper reach quicker. Because the gap and the fucking bridge thing not working right now.
Aerial gap, yeah. I can see how revealing the weave will be by rolling my divination.
I'm gonna be a hit team.
Yeah,
We're gonna be
you're
we're
the
gonna be
flex.
strike forces.
Yeah, you're the flex team. You go where you needed.
The clear ads.
Clear ads. Clearing ads. Taunting, 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 taunting.
I would like to divine
Okay,
our battle strategy. So,
sure. What are you divining first?
I'm going to ask, where should I position our assorted forces to best protect the city of Mirai, and specifically the loom in the Temple of Istis from the
Loom
Yellow
of
King's
fate.
attack.
The loom of destiny.
Okay.
That's a long question, I know.
Okay. So it was where to place them to protect Mirai and the loop, correct?
In the loom, yes.
Ooh.
In Mirai.
Yeah.
In
Go ahead
Mirai
and
from the Yellow King.
roll your thing.
Okay.
This is important. Did you say from the Yellow King?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I'm scared. Alright. Roll. That's very bad.
That's the opposite of good. That's double plus ungood.
Now I imagine I don't get much from that.
In Mirai.
In the ocean.
Give up, give it to him, call it a day.
West Hari. Ah, yes. That doesn't make any sense. I'm going
Is
to
that
try
a-
again.
Is that a true answer?
It's
Just
an
extremely
answer.
vague?
No, it could be wrong.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna try again.
Don't go crazy. Hey, way better.
That's below my
Significantly
intelligence.
better.
It's only one above my level. I think this is the best we're gonna get.
Letting you guys know I'm walking so I can stay awake, but I am slowly fading.
Oh no.
I'm trying.
You good, you good. Also, if you need rest to get better, please also do that.
I've been resting all day.
I don't think we'll be going on for too much longer.
Okay.
I figure probably by 9:30 once we're done with these questions.
Okay.
Okay. That's useful. I think I can work with that.
So question, what are the places that it can grab onto?
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, what stands out as obvious? Like, this is a handhold.
Tentacle hold.
Yeah.
There's like City Hall would be a good example of something it could probably grab onto to pull down. Like basically very large, more solid buildings. Or areas where it's kind of like there's nothing in the way so it can grab a hold of the base of the edge.
Where it can get leverage.
Yes.
Okay.
But there's a good chance it could probably wrap around the base of the mountain that the temple's on and pull down that way.
Crunk.
Do we know if there's any type of magic that the King in Yellow is susceptible to?
I mean,
Not
you
in
could look,
particular.
but so far you know nothing he is susceptible to.
Besides the
Not
dagger.
mind control.
Not mind control. True.
The reason I ask is because we definitely need like the hardest hitting force to stop with that. I I don't. I know that the Valkyries are helping us, but I don't think they would care. They would care about like giant tentacles. They're probably looking for like
Brr.
big fuck off creature.
We might want
Someone's
them,
outside, Dad.
actually.
Someone's outside.
Who's outside? Oh, there's somebody standing out there with another dog.
How could they?
They're in my
Puffo.
territory, which is my
How could
site.
this happen to
Oh.
me?
Oh, it's a pug.
Oh,
It's a pug. You could kill it in like 2 heartbeats. Stop. It's not a threat.
the pug over there looking over her like, what the fuck did you just say?
No, it is too oblivious to care.
Pug eyes. So I'm thinking that we'll probably put the Valkyries on the lower reach, both because they can respond there and because it'll be closer to where anything big comes out that actually stays.
Yeah. That's what I
They're
was thinking.
also-
Creature stuff that they would be more interested in, probably be more motivated to fight. Because
And
scooms.
it's probably bad for our like narrative of class struggle, but focusing our most powerful, probably like the wizards and fae specifically.
Or the robots. What do the robots do?
We have a lot of robots, don't we?
The robots were meant to act as basically guards.
Uh-huh.
So they have enhanced strength, good constitution.
Mhm.
They can't fly, but they could do stuff like help with search and rescue, evacuation. They can fight.
You know what else they can't be? They can't be fucking mind controlled. You know,
True.
there might be like a thread to my statements here. It's mind control.
I don't know if the huntresses can be mind controlled. That's a good question. Would I feel like they are? They're susceptible to it, or no?
I'm not going to answer.
Okay. All right, I'll ask the Valkyries whenever we talk to them. You know, you
Hey,
guys.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely do you think you're gonna join a new cult?
I don't
They
know.
will tell you they're not susceptible to anything. That
don't
they
know.
are warriors who can fight against anything.
I don't think we've seen any instances of mass mind control.
Yet.
We've seen coercion, but not mass mind control.
Yet.
Oh, trust me,
Yeah.
trust me. He's got it. He's got it. All right. I already felt it. I do not
might be a
want to
you
go
problem.
through it again.
That
Oh,
might
okay.
be a you skill
Oh.
issue?
Skill issue?
Skill issue?
A will issue?
Oh, okay.
A will issue, if you will. But yeah, I don't know if it's too important to worry about the mind control because we can't fix it anyway. We can't prevent it if it is a thing. Anyway.
That said, I think having the Fae handle the tentacles is probably the biggest thing because they can be anywhere.
Yeah.
Because they fly and stuff, so they can hit anything they need to. I think we stick with the mages being shields / like artillery fire. Because I think that was one of the things the mages did want is like the least casualties possible.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to get killed.
Valkyries do.
No, they like to kill things.
They like fighting Big Fig. If they die in the process, I mean, that's just pride, right?
Okay. So I
I think that's good.
I guess
We
we're
have-
spreading out the robots.
Mm-hmm.
We're spreading out the wizards.
Spraying out us.
I will say Nadinia did offer what could be a really good prediction.
Which one?
What did you suggest?
Shit.
Not the mind control thing. That was Quinn.
I swear we were listening.
You're asking the sick guy high on nitrile.
Oh, and what's all of your guys' excuses?
I'm
dumb.
dumb.
I don't listen to Chris.
I'm
High
trying
five.
to think really hard.
You asked what the Yellow King's susceptible to.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so long ago. That was like 2 hours ago, Alicia.
We were like
That's
trying to
like-
brain solve like what he might be susceptible to, and then we just kind of lost that train of thought
Yeah, we
completely.
kinda gave
literally
up
said,
because,
what's the Yellow King susceptible to? And then Alex is like, not mind control. And then you're like, haha, mind control.
mind
That sounds
We
about
did-
right.
mind control. He is susceptible to Quinn's lichen.
That's fair.
Oh,
but-
true. Can we make Quinn lichen bombs?
Quinn lichen bomb.
Oh my god, Quinn, can we make you a bioweapon? Let's go.
Wait, I
I
feel
have
like
been
there's
listening
some
to
more.
the plot of Resident Evil
9,
recently,
hell
so
yeah.
I'm feeling the vibe.
Wait. I feel like these are war crimes.
Yes.
You can't commit war
It's
crimes
not a
against
war
not-
crime if he's a giant tentacle monster.
It's not a war crime if he's an Eldritch
That's
abomination.
a title.
That's an excuse.
It's not murder if it's
That's a title.
monsters. It's hunting.
That's an excuse. Like I would love to hear that excuse in court. Your Honor, it was Cthulhu.
Your Honor.
You should be praising me if I killed Cthulhu.
The true
Hey,
Eldritch
Don't
horror.
act like I committed a crime.
I have, in true crime stuff, listened to people use demons as excuses, and it's pretty
I mean-
funny. It
Yeah,
was
that's-
the devil!
People who
The
are
devil
mentally
did it.
unstable
Okay,
or
Actually,
The
those are
devil
two
made me do
separate
it.
things. Demons and devils are two separate things. Okay.
Actually.
actually.
Actually, not necessarily for Christian ideology. You're just talking about D&D.
Let's be honest. Demons and devils, they're actually fallen angels.
My crystal kills demons, so they can't be real.
I read about an exorcism the other day at work.
Yeah.
It was wild. Yeah.
Okay,
God,
so
we are
Noah, use your amazing power that has gotten us into many trouble and out of many more to learn if the Yellow King is susceptible to anything. Go, Book Wizard.
Don't go book wizard.
Go magic
Jesus.
book wizard.
This is my third. It would be my third divination. I think I would probably want to use a spell this time.
Go magic book wizard.
Go gadget, Wizlord.
Wizard.
Okay. So there's the divination spell, which could give us just like a riddle, like maybe.
I do love a riddle.
Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
Listen to
I'll
these riddles
ask
3.
a single question regarding a specific goal, event, or activity. I would like to ask: would it be effective to weaponize Quinn's lichen against the Yellow King's forces?
Twins is the version that keeps regenerating, right? And
I've
the
observed
yellow,
that property.
the king in yellow is like just really strong lichen.
So
Not
I do
regenerating,
want to let you know
repopulating.
that you probably don't have the time to do that.
To make the bioweapon of it?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Oh,
fair.
that's no fun.
That's fair.
But
Okay.
reasonable.
I'm pointing, like, if you guys had done this a while ago, maybe.
Yeah, we
But
dumb though.
I'm pretty sure
We
we
would've
had
had
this
to have
idea, but
been-
that's like, it was like more of a joke than like, hey, let's actually do this.
I think we had this idea when we were going down in the submarine at one point. but
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
let's ask what types of magic he's susceptible to. Because we know objects that he's susceptible to. He's susceptible to the dagger. He's susceptible to the lichen. He's susceptible to not mind control. So like,
Okay, well then. I'm already too deep into this, so we'll see about divining that then. What types of spells would be most effective against the Yellow King's forces?
if it says fire, I'm gonna lose my shit.
It's probably not fire.
Be like, it all just circles back to the beginning.
Thank you.
That's moderately helpful. I don't know what that means.
Why it's cryptic.
Means ask where the spells would be most effective.
It's glowing weak point for massive damage.
Yeah, where's
You gotta
his
shoot
red
it in the
baboon butt?
eye.
Follow the yellow paint.
The glowing ball.
Oh, the yellow paint. Fuck.
It's Legend of Zelda rules.
Zorldo.
Oh, bud, you're chasing your own tail. And you caught it. I'm so proud of you. Did biting it hurt? It looked like it hurt.
Victory, mother. Victory. But yeah, I guess ice in the water would help, but like I don't think we can harness enough ice for that. We could dry it out outside of the water.
I'm sorry,
Fine.
what are you talking about?
I am musing on ways that any given damage type could be the answer to that question. Just depending on where.
Well,
I don't think the answer is a damage type.
Yeah, I think it means don't just attack the periphery, but like
How do we want to go? Like, do we want to just ask where? Where is the most effective place to attack the king in yellow?
Because we do need to attack. We can't defend forever. What the fuck did I just say? Oh god,
We're
I'm so
losing them.
tired.
We're losing them.
We're cooked. I don't know.
Yeah, let's just fucking ask where. Like, where do we hit him? Give me a target.
What's the percent chance for you to not be able to get another question
Well,
in?
to do for divination, it's like a quarter, I think. But for like my greater divination power thing, it gets more difficult the more we do it.
Okay, well, let's
Um,
try doing it one more time with your greater divination,
All right.
and then let's try if that fails, then let's try doing
What weakness should we target to eliminate the Yellow Kings? We don't even know what we're fighting exactly.
That's why I was saying, where should we attack?
Where should we attack?
Like,
to best defeat the Yellow King.
There you go. That sounds good.
Okay.
I think that's the best I can do here.
Okay.
5. And I rolled a 19 on
Nice.
intelligence.
Yay!
The GPS coordinates of his heart right now.
Where do we enter the raid?
Where's the unlock quest?
Quest marker? Quest marker. Skyrim compass marker.
Where's the cloudy doorway?
Where's the fog wall?
How much deeps do we need to get into phase 2?
Keep him out of the water. He regenerates in water.
Okay.
Oh.
So
When you roll that well, I feel like it's just very blatant.
So
Not to sugarcoat it, it's just like you rolled so well. It's like, okay, just spell it out.
I did also say earlier, like, we can dry him out outside of the water, which isn't exactly correct, but...
So we just need to find a way to pull him out of the water. Okay, I have an idea. Skylar, with your giant
I was
robot,
gonna say, yeah, Skylar.
we lift the Yellow King
Pacific Rim
and put him somewhere else.
I like the idea, but
Uh-huh.
the robot's not that big.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Damn, I loved Pacific Rim.
I mean, it's close, but actually, I don't know how big the Yellow King is, but I guarantee you, it's not. Robot's not that big.
Saw him.
Hmm.
You saw him.
A tentacle.
Oh, you're right. Then
Yes. We did see.
He's definitely not that big. It's like, but we can at least pull him up. You could grab a tentacle and like just start lifting.
you sure? Yeah, I could grab a tentacle and start pulling him into the
And
water.
we could destroy it while it's
Out of the water. Out of the water. We want him
That's what
out
I
of
said.
the
Pull
water.
it out of the water.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm sorry.
Loopy.
I'm trying to stay awake. I've been laying down for the last 15 minutes.
I think you guys have at least ideas of a plan.
Yeah.
And honestly, you're probably going to throw most of it
Out the window.
True.
just. But I do have one important question for each of you, and I'll start with Chris.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
What do you do on your last night?
She does chores.
Okay.
She does chores around the temple because it is the most comforting thing for her. She makes sure that she talks to Comet and tells him that he is in charge of the sheep and that nothing can hurt the sheep. And go into the spool area and make sure all of it's organized and everything, and then talks to the Istis clerics and get them organized and prepared for with their medical needs and kits and things like that, as well as just trying to be as helpful as possible. She would like to go to Jack, but at the same time, she's just like, if I go, it feels like I'm saying goodbye, and I'm not saying goodbye.
Iris, what do you do on your last night?
I think she spends it with Maple, which sounds like a cop-out answer, but not really.
It is what is
for
important for your character.
yeah, like I think she would like spend the most of it with Maple, and then because I don't think she would be able to sleep until her body forces her to, I think she would stay up and just like write small letters to everyone, like one to like her family, one to Nyx, like one to like all like everyone in the party, basically like, hey, sorry, goodbye. If I'm dead, read this. And she would also write a lengthy one to Istis, kind of outlining, here's where I fucked up. Sorry, Boucha. Bye. Essentially.
Maple, what about you?
Yeah. Before spending most of the time with Iris, she'll go and talk with Skylar for a while.
What about? Just you can do a general one if you want.
Just kind of like trying to take her mind off of what's going to happen. And just kind of like reminiscing over the last like 2 years they spent in the wild together.
Probably feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah. And then she'll call her sister and have a conversation with her.
Do you tell her everything?
Some, but she probably holds back a lot of it because she knows it'll just make her worried.
Yeah. Skylar, what about you?
Guess after talking with Maple, do stones work? Like, can I contact Ty? I think that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't contact him if he's in the Feywild, but you can if he's in the mortal plane.
All right,
In this plane.
I'll just send him a general message like, hey, it was really great to meet you.
It's really gay to meet you.
It's really gay to meet you, but whatever.
Gay.
Gay. It's really great to meet you. If worst comes to worst, I'm glad we escaped. If he doesn't reply, I would just kind of do last minute diagnostics on my suit and start, I guess, summoning my mech slash ship here. Don't know how that looks or works, but
You probably want to do it closer to the time.
oh, okay.
Do you? I feel like Skylar fiddles with stuff.
Oh yeah, like the suit, doing all that stuff, and like he pulls out the 4 toys that he has left from when he like found it on that like one woodworking place, and just tinkers with them, just mindlessly just tinkers with them, because he's not sleeping. I mean, he doesn't have to sleep. He just tinkers.
Kira, what about you? How does Kira spend her last night?
Well, it's a little bit contingent on what Quinn's up to. But she'll finalize like a general deployment plan for everybody, even though it's pretty vague at the moment. And she'll probably seek out Quinn and go over what happened at the college, like how everything kind of came together. And makes her happy and stuff.
Quinn? Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna tie his into yours.
Go ahead.
Quinn, how do you spend your last day?
Before it gets too late, he would talk to the citizens who are still around. I know we tried to get some people out, so hopefully there's not as many people around to talk to, but
There's a number in the upper reach.
I guess for the lower reach, he'd mostly try to reassure people. For the upper reach, I don't know as much, because why they're still here is a mystery to Quinn. You're rich son of the bitches. Why are you here? Like,
Because they don't have as much faith in you as the lower reach does.
so you decided to fucking stay? Okay. So he lets them do their life, and I think he'd want to watch the stars with Kira. Probably climb up on top of the temple.
Kira, do you join him?
Of course, yeah.
The two of you look out over the stars, talking about the college and what you've accomplished in such a short time, in almost just a year's time. You look over at the stars and point out each other's constellations and the constellations of your friends and of the other star cult that you've met. You see the stars all linked and connected in this woven tapestry of light and fate, of time and destiny. And while you aren't sure of what tomorrow will bring, You know that at this time, at this present, you have more than just yourselves. You are linked. You are tied. You are connected to so many things larger than yourselves. Whether you stay up restlessly through the night, or if you manage to calm your body and mind enough to fall asleep, the time still passes. The moon moves across the sky. The stars twinkle and dance in their celestial twirls. And the dawn of the apocalypse begins. And that's where we'll end for tonight.
Yippee!
Fuck them up.
All right.
We're getting so close to the end.
I'm gonna freak out.
Chris, I'm gonna pull what we usually yell at Marissa, go to bed.
Go away.
Yeah, look, she gets yelling at you. If Marissa's yelling at you to go to bed, you really gotta go to bed.
Yeah. Go away.
I think he might be out.
Hey, I was here. I was here.
Yeah, he fell asleep.
No,
Did you fall asleep?
He did.
no.
Did you fall asleep?
I happened to close my eyes. What happened? Where are we?
Hey,
We're
I'm
done.
We're going to bed. Good night.
Oh, okay. All right. Good job, everybody.
Good night. Go to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Get some rest. Feel better.
Mm-hmm. All
Good
right.
night.
Bye.